What is the change? It is a forum not for distributing money, because that is now done by finance ministry. And what NITI does, it acts as the long-term strategic planning body of the government. It acts as a policy think tank of the government. It acts as a forum where the center and states sit together and discuss issues and generate consensus. And fourth, it is an advisory body on any specific issue with states. It doesn't matter what is the political character. They reach out to us. We actually distribute a document to them saying that these are the 30. We are the internal consulting powerhouse of the government. The Prime Minister just said a couple of things which are equally important. He talked about please strengthen districts and make them drivers of growth. In India, districts are the sizes of provinces in other countries. And our states, many of them are the size of countries. I mean, UP is bigger than Brazil, and so on and so forth. So you have to make districts as drivers of growth. Why does the aspirational district program or the aspirational block program succeed? It succeeds because it is clear, monitorable with fixed targets. And if you have fixed targets, you know whether you are online or not. It's not by throwing money alone that you can get everything. Money is often not the constraint. It's how you use the money, and more importantly, it's good governance that is necessary. And whether you want to succeed locally or globally, it's good governance and acting together which can take us to the outcome. That please prepare vision plans where you have targets which are monitored. It may not be for this generation, it may be for the next generation, but it's important that you are on the path from now itself. Issue of demographic management, I'm using that word because it was used exactly that way. It is about the country actually aging. Your median age today is 28, 29. By 2047, it will be 38, 39. A rapidly aging population means you need to start planning for that from now itself. So you have to start thinking about it. You go to Japan, the median age is 50. You will see the difference.
I'll just add, we've been looking at of course, we have talked a lot about what's the global demographic change, but in Indian states, there are states which will be reducing their share of working age population, others which are increasing it. So we have to start thinking of it. We've started doing that. Some of you may have heard I've talked about that internationally, but I think the idea of the persons who mentioned this was this demographic change which is happening and will accelerate in the next 15 years actually. And of course, one aspect of that is the aging, but the second aspect is in terms of skills, the kind of jobs which will be created in the states which are declining relatively or in terms of population, working age. It's all about working age population and those which are increasing. So those internal dynamics, etc., we have to start thinking about.
Some of the other interesting thoughts posed by chief ministers were a skill census. And I think that too is an interesting idea which is there. There is another interesting idea on linking of rivers, which was posed. I think the broad consensus is let's start bringing rivers within the state itself. The PM also responded to in his closing remark about zero poverty. I think that was very clearly mentioned. It was raised. I think we should stop now talking about, we have delivered services to families now. Drinking water, electricity, gas, house, etc. I think we should now start targeting zero poverty and target it at a village level. By village, can we think of a method by which we can declare villages as villages with zero poverty?